Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Inshallah, we are going to continue our journey into the Arabic language to understand the Quran better, to connect with the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala better. So, we in the previous lessons, as you can see, we had done mainly definite and indefinite noun. I would recommend that you go through the sequence of lessons so that you're able to follow through and build upon the knowledge. Today, we're going to look at another area related to nouns, which is the gender. So, the gender in the Arabic language is divided into so there's two, there's masculine and feminine. And in case you want to know, so in the Arabic it's called mudhakkar and feminine is called muannath. Okay, mudhakkar and muannath. Okay, so now with that said, we will continue into the discussion on that. So the masculine generally you assume is the default position. This is really, when you come across any word, the default would be assumed that it is masculine. That's how the language treats that, unless the word is proven to be otherwise. So this is the default state, and that's how we're going to treat the word. But then the muannath, or the feminine, is going to be identified with certain signs. And let's carry on with that. We're going to look at one today, and that one is the sign of femininity known as the ta. So this one is with the ta ending. And how does that look like? So we're going to look at both cases in the ta ending. We're going to look at the definite. Look at the definite here, indefinite and definite, and so indefinite, how it's going to look like. And notice how the definite and the indefinite still is a relative, or a relevant rather, discussion. And you can see that nouns, their properties, you have to learn all of the properties, and that's why our discussion is focused on that, because they come together at times. And in this case, you will see the femininity and the definite and indefinite attributes are going to come together. So one example of indefinite is ayatun. Sorry, that's ayatun. And notice the ending here is ayatun. And when we go into, in fact, let me fix that so that it's easier to visualize ayatun. And then going back here, we're going to make that definite. So this is feminine indefinite, and then feminine definite will be alif lam. Again, we added, and you'll see again, consistent with the definite indefinite, it's one dhamma. So ayatun and al ayatu, right? And al ayatu. So that ta that we're seeing here, this ta is telling us that this is a feminine word. So inshallah, if you go through that, one of the common words, so this ayah is also in the Quran. Another example that I can give you is ayah means a sign, right? A sign when it's indefinite, and of course it's going to be the sign when it's definite, but you all are up to speed on that now, inshallah. The other example is rahmatun, mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioned in the Quran. Rahmatun. and going back here, rahmatun, and now going back to the definite case is ar-rahmatu. Okay, and that means mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran. So mercy in general. So inshallah, now you can go through the Quran, look at examples of this. I will, in the next lesson, I'll upload more signs of femininity that you will be able to identify which words are feminine and which are masculine, which would be the default position. Okay? Until next lesson, inshallah, practice this. Go to the Quran, find the words, write them in your journal or copy that you've got, the book, notebook, and keep a log of that. And as you recite the Quran every day, just start applying these rules. Just say, okay, just make a note and then start putting words into definite, indefinite. And then if you have questions, we'll think of a way to address those at a later time, inshallah.